Ladies and gentlemen, you can legally pay 0% taxes. I've been doing that since 2020, when last year I was paying 52% in taxes in Spain. And this is exactly today's video from a thread I shared in Twitter. How, as a Spanish citizen that pays taxes in Spain, Spanish tax resident, you can escape that matrix and you can go somewhere else where you are treated better. I always say, go where you're treated best is one of the mottos for sovereign individuals. And today, how you can do that? Today I'll share the thread, okay, that I shared in Twitter. And it is the setup that I do with Spanish clients, Spanish tax residents. So the first thing we do, this is a real case from November, it's how to leave Spain in a clean way, okay? Hacienda, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Hacienda is that piranha that goes after your money and that will not let you escape if you don't close things properly. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is, and there are more nuances, of course, to everything that I will share, but if you are Spanish, and it also gonna serve you if you are European in some other country, works really similarly. Okay, so if you have an online income, like was case of this client, okay, we are gonna call him Pepe. Pepe is the name of this guy, of this gentleman. And Pepe wanted to leave Spain because he has a company. Actually, he has two online companies. Okay, one is on bets, sports bets, and the other one is consulting. So he makes around $300,000 a year, and last year he paid around $80,000 in taxes in Spain. $80,000. And he came to me, was like, yeah, anything that I gotta do to save this $80,000 and pay less taxes legally, ideally zero, Miquel, let's do it. So I said, okay, first thing we gotta do following this thread. So if you want more details on everything that I'm gonna share on Twitter, or then you can also book a consultation with me and we're gonna go through your exact case. But the first one is to cut any tax tie that you have with Spain. You gotta present some models. Okay, you have different ones, you have model 030, the 30, the 36, you have many models that with our team of lawyers I partner with, what we do is look at your assets. You gotta list all the assets that you own in Spain. Maybe you own real estate, maybe you own a car, maybe you own whatever it is, list it, because we have to present that to Hacienda and we need to cut those ties. So in this case with Pepe, he's not tied to Spain in any way. He had something that he could sell it pretty easily, so no assets that ties him to Spain. So the first thing is presenting the models, saying, Hacienda, this is the last year that I'm gonna pay taxes here. The next one is to prepare everything, all the documents for a new tax residence, okay? My first one in 2020 was one in Europe, okay? Now it's one in Latin America. My favorite one is the one in Latin America. I left the one in Europe because I had to stay there for 60 days a year and I didn't like that. I don't like to be tied to any country. You know, I don't want to lose freedom 2 months of the year, even if it's 2 months, not that bad, right? That's not like Georgia or other countries that you need to spend 6 months there to keep the tax residency in the time of shooting this video. Maybe it changes in the future, but yeah, we want freedom. Most of my clients, members, they want freedom. So I say, you know, let's go to Paraguay. Paraguay is this personal 0% tax country. So what we do is we prepare the documents to the moment of shooting. It's birth certificate, criminal records, marital status, and so on, so on. We prepare all this, it gets apostilled, okay, apostilla de la Haya, and you get that done in Spain. It's pretty easy. You go to the place, to the city you were born, you get the birth certificate, they put the stamp, apostille, you can get some things with the e-ID card. El DNI electrónico, you can get that through the platform, the online platform of the Spanish government. You go to the police, the Spanish Policía Nacional, you get the document there, and it's already signed and apostilled, so it's valid then for Paraguay. Once we have that and we have a passport picture, then the team of lawyers, my partners, my team in there, we make sure that we present everything to the right people. And you have the traditional way, you can go there to Paraguay and of course do everything yourself, figure out where you need to go, speak Spanish, couple trips to Paraguay, maybe it's gonna take you like long, and then there's a long wait list. Or you can do it through our team and it's faster, okay? We can get your papers done faster. Faster like how, Miquel? 3 days, 4 days. That's more than enough to get everything ready in Paraguay and say in 3 to 4 days there in person. Then you can leave. The good thing about Paraguay is, even though, Miquel, I saw on Google that 120 days to maintain the tax residency in Paraguay. No. Ask anybody who has a temporary or permanent residence in Paraguay, they're gonna tell you the same. They're gonna say there is no minimum required stay in Paraguay. It's never enforced. So yeah, the thing is, you can legally pay 0% taxes in Paraguay and you don't need to be there. Maybe a visit once every 3 years, you know? Yeah, just that. So yeah, the next thing you gotta do is, when you prepare the documents, prepare your visit there to Paraguay. And then I'm gonna share another step that is pretty critical, but can be done before this step that I'm gonna share, can be done after, but it's super important for this setup. So that's what we've done with Pepe, okay? Our Spanish taxpayer, that it's no longer via taxpayer, and he's gonna save $80,000 right away with this setup. So with Pepe, we prepare all the documents and we prepare the visit to Paraguay. Then he has access to all my contacts in there. I provide the flat, for example, the apartment, so no Airbnb fees, straight contact, good deal, people that already, you know, I trust, and I've been there in their apartments. You can find videos on the YouTube channel, and yeah, you go there, you have your water delivery, so you have your food delivery, you have the cleaning team, everything. Okay, for example, when I was in Paraguay, in Asunción, I had cleaning every single day, and it's so easy to do in Asunción. You're gonna see the prices are not like Europe, are not like Spain, not like the US. It's a different world. It's Latin America, ladies and gentlemen. So with Pepe, we make sure that he has everything he needs, the best restaurants, the best rooftops. He says, oh, I want a gym, I got you. I want a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym, Muay Thai gym, I got you, I got you. Okay, I've been there and I have this contact, so I share with Pepe. And Pepe is very happy knowing that I can keep my routines, my habits, good Wi-Fi, great cafes, everything there in Paraguay. After that, or as I said, can be done simultaneously, we create an LLC, a US LLC, where, Miquel, you have different states. You have Florida, New Mexico, Delaware, Wyoming. You have many states. Choose very well. Okay, this is something that we assess in the initial consultation with me. There are some questions that I ask to determine if it's Delaware, Wyoming, New Mexico, New York, is it Florida? Okay, what state is it strategically the best to set up your US LLC? Why? Because a US LLC is a disregarded company, disregarded entity. It means that it does not pay taxes in the US if you are not a US citizen, like the case of Pepe, or if you are European. Voila! You don't pay the taxes there. You can receive $1 million through that LLC, unlimited money, $2 million, $10 million. There's no limit for you. You can receive as much money as you want, and you're gonna pay it in a personal level, personal tax level. Okay, so it means that if you are a resident in Paraguay, where worldwide income is 0% tax at the moment of shooting, it means that you are only get tax if you have an ice cream shop or you sell clothes there, or you have real estate in Paraguay and you make money in Paraguay. But if you make money online, like Pepe, with 2 online companies, can be also a remote job with a company that it's not providing the services in Paraguay, you're gonna get invoiced and gonna receive money in the US LLC. You're gonna have banks for that company. We set up the banks. The best banks are available for those LLCs. Super easy, everything online apps, good, like first world banking, okay? So you create as many ways as you want, Stripe, Pioneer, PayPal, whatever, you name it, to receive money in the US LLC, and that has, the owner has an address in Paraguay. So they're gonna say, okay, are you paying taxes in Paraguay? And you present to the IRS or whoever you needed to present taxes or proof. You show, oh, this is the tax return in Paraguay, which we also take care of it with our team. So yeah, we can do the accounting for you and present the monthly tax returns. So you can have proof for banks, even for Spain or for Europe. You present, oh, Hacienda, why are you paying taxes? Paraguay. Okay, that's legal, that's fine. Ciao. So they are not gonna bother you. So you have to prepare. I always say, you know, there's this limbo entrepreneur, limbo business owner that does not have any tax residence anywhere. That's a problem. To keep bank accounts. For example, I got closed one bank account. Okay, I'm gonna say the company, but because they didn't like that I was traveling around the world. And I know other people that it's because even if I had proof of tax returns, they didn't like that I didn't have a home base. But I know other entrepreneurs, and I talk, for example, in Florida, in Brazil, I organized different masterminds, and they were saying, yeah, frozen accounts, frozen funds, eventually closed accounts, like take the money out, you have 7 days and we are closing your account because you are not paying taxes anywhere. So that's why I say move to Paraguay, for example, and create a legal tax foundation so you can have proof for everything, banks, YouTube, for example, Google AdSense, everything to get paid. Strive, prove that you are paying taxes somewhere, and voila, it's 0%. So you have the best legal protection and a 0% tax residency. So then what you do is, after you have the LLC and you have the Paraguayan tax residence, you've been there, you spend these 3 days with my team or with the partners, everybody, okay, help you get the documents, you sign, you put your biometrics, you put your face, everything, okay, photos, everything gets done, okay, everything goes through the exact same process, just that it is facilitated. We facilitate the process for you, so you need to figure it out. But it's the same process you would do for yourself. If you want to do it for yourself, you can also do that. Voila, 30 to 40 days, max 60 days, you get your documents, your temporary residency, you receive the documents. And then what you do when you already have the address, we provide you the address, we help you with that, having a fiscal address in Paraguay, you put that in your banks. You don't need to have Paraguayan banks to pay 0% taxes. You can receive money, for example, in N26, German account. You can receive money in, where else? Revolut, Lithuanian account. You can receive it in other banks, Wise. You can receive it in any other payment processors, Stripe, PayPal, whatever you want. What you put in your profile is address. You go there, edit, and put your new Paraguayan address. And that grants you automatically 0% tax benefits, okay? Even though the bank is not from Paraguay. So you don't need a Paraguayan bank. Easy. So that's the thing, you can receive money at a personal level, whether it's a salary, whether it's a payment processor, like somebody that transfers you money. Even, for example, if you have investments in exchanges, can be stock market, crypto market, exchanges, brokers, everything, all the capital gains in crypto, 0% taxed in Paraguay at the moment of shooting. So voila, pretty easy. You can receive salaries. You can also receive dividends from your LLC. As I said, you make money in your LLC, you create the invoices, people pay in your LLC. The LLC sends a transfer to a bank at a personal level that says Paraguay, voila. And you enjoy life. You live in a 0% tax country with great sun, you can enjoy, explore the weather. The good thing about Paraguay is that after 3 years of permanent residence, you can get the Paraguayan passport with a few requirements that we also can help you a lot. Facilitate that. You get the passport, because if you do it yourself, it's not that straightforward, but we can help you with that. You have the right information, the right contacts. Ladies and gentlemen, everything, almost everything is possible. I can assure you that. So, as I said, no minimum required stay. You enjoy Paraguay, you can travel the world, have other playgrounds. And if you like this video and you want more information like this, you have the thread in Twitter. You can follow me, Miquel, and check out the post that I do there regularly. You can ask questions, and if you have something more specific and you go like, you know what, I want to start right away, I'm interested in this, I want to create this setup, or any other question like, okay, I already have Paraguay, but I want another passport, I want dual citizenship, I want multiple citizenship, like me, that in the next 5 years I will have 5 passports, probably 6, but 5 for sure. And yeah, you want to be a sovereign individual, you want to be a global citizen, and use the matrix to escape the matrix. That's what I do every single day, every single week with clients that become members of this sovereign movement. They join the club, and it's incredible, it's beautiful, because they start with a small step and then we build trusts with them. I provide different passports. It's beautiful to see really, truly people, entrepreneurs, business owners, Spanish, like Pepe, for example, that want to follow a similar path, the one that I started in 2020. It's been a few years, and yeah, the global network that I built during this time. Accountants, lawyers, immigration officers, traveling all around the world. You can find that on Instagram, on Twitter. You can check a bit of my story to know that what I'm doing, it's really what I'm doing for myself, and the context that I use and I offer to my members is the ones that I also paid. I put my money there, I tested the process, it worked, I have the documents, voila. Then I know it is trusted, and really vetted contacts to avoid any internet scams and ghosting, so many things that you hear, especially when people are not from Paraguay and they are gringos, they are foreigners, they are tourists, some people just want to scam, take the money, leave, disappear. So this is not gonna happen here. Here we provide things in a timely manner, and if you want something, with help, and you prefer speed over investing a bit of money, there we go. We can do things together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this video it's already long. I'm gonna stop here. This is Miquel from Panama City, my destination for a few days, doing some business here, some connections, and I'll see you in the next one. Who knows where in the world, but always about this, about tax freedom, sovereignty, multiple passports, global citizenship. This is my stuff, this is what I love. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, be extraordinary. Adeu.